Hello HUD House Hunters, it's Donnie Corm, your rockstar real estate agent. Listen, I got a sneak preview for you on a property in the Stetson Hills area. Now I'll be mentioning it on the radio show this weekend, but for those of you who are members of my list, you're about to get a sneak preview on a property that I think is absolutely going to blow you away. We're standing in front of the HUD foreclosure on Blazing Trail. This is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage home with 2,500 square feet of living space, counting the unfinished basement. This thing is priced to move. I'm going to give you the price at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. Come on in, let's check out Blazing Trail. We're standing in the living room at 6845 Blazing Trail. Now as we walk into this property, this is a pretty standard bi-level style home in Stetson Hills. And I really wouldn't call it a bi-level, they call it a multi-level. Because right here you have the living room area and you walk in, and I'll note, as I usually do, this carpet is not in bad shape. You're going to see some bumps and bruises, but really it just needs a decent cleaning and perhaps a restretching. Recently, these windows have been updated. Now, this is a 96 built home, give or take, so I'm pretty sure these are not the original windows on this thing, which is wonderful. That's one less thing we have to worry about from a remodeling angle. Now, guys, as you know, because you've been tuning into these videos, we're looking for the deal, not just the house. And here we are standing in a 2,500 square foot home in the Springs Ranch area, which is located about North Carefree and Peterson. So if you commute to Peterson every day, just a hop, skip, and a jump away. If you're heading down to Carson, you just cruise over to Powers and go south. Very easy access to get lots of place in town because of the Powers corridor. Blazing Trail is a heck of a buy. Let's keep looking here. So we continue on into the kitchen. Now the kitchen here has white cabinets, which generally speaking I'm not a big fan of, but these are in pretty good shape, I'll tell you. They've got the hardware doesn't quite match. You might update that, but if you did change that, other than that, this doesn't need a whole heck of a lot to get this in a tip-top shape. And again, 2,500 square feet in the Springs Ranch area would normally support right about $230,000, okay? Well, I'm going to give you the price at the end of the video, but I'm telling you, it's going to blow you away considering how great a condition this property is in. So here we are in what we'll call the living room, I guess, informal living room area, and in here this is where you set down your couch. They put a little nook off to the side there where you could put your TV. That could be storage or shelving areas depending on what you wanted to do with that. But what I love about this is how bright and open this room feels. You've got lots of window space, window here, patio slider here, and another window in the kitchen, making this seem very open and airy. It gives us a lot of natural light, which is a sweet deal. We continue this direction to find the laundry room here. So that's where you have your washer and dryer set up. And then on the other side of me here, you've got a half bath for the guests. Keeping in mind this is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. This is one of the half bath. The other 2 bathrooms are full baths and they are upstairs, which is where we're gonna head here in just a moment. First, I wanna show you the unfinished basement. Not much to see, but to give you an idea of what the possibilities are. Come along. Heading down to the unfinished basement in Blazing Trail, and what's interesting about this basement is it's 800 square feet, unfinished. You've got space over here to put a bedroom. You've got plumbing off to that side where you could put another bathroom, but perhaps the most compelling feature of this basement is that it is a walkout. Now that adds a lot from an appraisal angle that you can directly walk out into your backyard here. It takes a premium lot to do that, and that definitely adds a substantial amount to the value of the property, particularly if you finish this basement. Unfinished basements aren't much to look at, but know this, guys, if you're looking to build some equity on a home that doesn't need much work, what better way to do so than by taking this unfinished space and doing finished work on it? You know, right there you could comfortably add $20,000 to $25,000 to the value, and this property is already priced substantially below market. That's the basement for you. Let's go see the bedrooms upstairs. Heading upstairs in Blazing Trail, as you can see here, you've got a landing in between the floors, which gives you a whole overlook into the living room and dining room area that we were just in a little earlier. So that's kind of nice, keeps the space very open and bright. We continue on upstairs to find all 3 bedrooms in this property. Now, again, I've said it a couple of times, but 2,500 square feet in the Springs Ranch subdivision is at least a $200,000 to $225,000 home. A lot of it has to do with floor plan. So let's start this direction. Here we are in the master bedroom. Now, as you can see, this is not your standard master bedroom. We have our basic bedroom space right here, and then we have an entire office nook attached to this thing. Now, this is awesome. This is a good place if you've got a home business or you just need a separate room. You could call this a sitting room or a little mini TV room. Whatever you wanted to do with this, it's a nice use of space. And, maybe the master bedroom is the most important thing to you. Maybe you don't have children, or, you do have kids, but you like your master. Well, now you have lots of square footage in the master to really take advantage of that. Continuing on, we have our full master suite here bathroom, and this has your dual sinks, your garden tub, of course your shower there, then the toilet room. So this is a really good sized master bedroom, guys. Tons of square footage in here, lots of space. If you've got big furniture, you're gonna really love this master. It's gonna be perfect for you. We continue on to find the full bath on the main level here. And again, a little bit dark, so bear with me, but keep in mind there's no power on in these HUD properties. So looks to be in good shape. The paint color is the same green that's throughout. If you're into that, perfect. If not, just a can of paint will fix that. And that's all that's really gonna need. We continue this direction. We have a hallway space. And then we have our other 2 bedrooms on the upper level. These are in pretty good shape as well. What I'm really looking to do with this is just flooring. If we can correct the flooring, which doesn't match and has some weird colors, this is gonna be beautiful, perfect, and in tip-top shape. It's not gonna take that much money to get this in great condition. And already, like I mentioned before, and I'll tell you on the outro, we are buying this well below market. Check out this last bedroom, and then we'll get you going. As before, flooring, little paint, windows look to be in good shape, and they're decent sized rooms. I'm telling you, this thing is almost race ready. We're gonna love this thing when it's completed. Let's check out the backyard and the porch, and we'll get you on your way. We're out back at Blazing Trail, and we're standing on the elevated deck, keeping in mind this is a walkout basement. So this deck walks out from the kitchen living room area and gives you a nice bunch of outdoor space here, perfect place to put your patio furniture and just hang out. And then of course you can see we've got a pretty decent sized backyard, a minor slope here, so it's gonna be perfect for water runoff, but not too much of a slope to make this unusable. Now HUDs don't get well maintained for landscaping, so you will need to put a couple bucks into sodding this out and redoing the landscaping, but that's a small price to pay for the amount of equity that we are picking up in the Blazing Trail home. So there you have it. I mean, wonderful deal, perfect neighborhood, pretty good shape considering it's a foreclosure. Let's talk numbers. Whereas normally 2,500 square foot in this area with an unfinished basement would go for about $210,000 to $215,000, you can pick up this house right this moment for $183,000. Now, if you know what I like to do is I don't want you to put a ton of money in the remodeling of a property, but this is one of those situations where if we put a couple bucks in, we can get a ton of dollars back out. So how do you get involved? Well, it's real simple. You head out to Colorado Springs Foreclosuredeals.com, the leading resource for finding foreclosure opportunities like the Blazing Trail property in and around the Colorado Springs area. And then you tune in to the Rockin' Real Estate Radio Show on KRDO News Radio 105.5 FM and 1240 AM to stay hip to when the latest deals are taking place. Listen, I appreciate you subscribers of my mailing list who are getting this before the listeners of the radio show, but let me tell you, the time to pick up a deal is right now. Interest rates are low, and there's still a couple of great opportunities on the market, but that window of opportunity is in fact closing quickly. With that, this is Donnie Coram, your rockstar real estate agent. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.